Here they come. Oh, they're weaving all over the place. There's going to be a crash. I can feel it already. Damn, it was pretty clean, actually. Alright, there they go. The Vigeros off on their merry adventure. Another 4 minutes until we're going. This video is brought to you by my social media. Follow me on multiple platforms for text updates, as well as TikTok and Instagram for extra content via the link in the description. 4 minutes on the timer after the regular Vigeros. Alright, there they are. Harry has taken over the lead from Paul Mann and Draki. Big field spread already after lap 1. So 10 minutes on the timer for the rest of us. Damn, I thought the regular Vigeros would have been well clear, but it's actually going to be a little bit of a... I think we're going to be right in the mid-pack, aren't we? Okay, great. 20 seconds to go. Those are the leaders that we're chasing down. We're 2 laps down from them now. See if we can manage to catch them up by the end. 10 minutes on a harmonic start. Quick scores at 10 minutes. Alright, away we go. Oh, it was actually quite clean. We were right in the mid-pack of the Vigeros where there was a big gap, I think. And so it begins. Another car v car. Vigero ZX HSW versus Vigeros. The old classic Vigero versus the new breed and much faster version with the HSW upgrades. So Quicks qualified in pole position. He was definitely quicker lap time wise. I qualified 3rd, but I managed to get that 2nd place immediately off the line, but we're straight into having to overtake these Vigeros immediately. So we're overtaking them once now, and then we'll have to overtake them again to get ourselves on the lead lap, and then if we overtake them for a 3rd time, that'll be for position. Took me quite a bit of time to get into the swing of things with the Vigero ZX in the qualifying session. Hopefully I can dial myself in a little bit quicker this time, but it is a very difficult car to drive. But at least we've got 2 long straights and a very high top speed to get some of these overtakes done. That speed difference, it's unbelievable. Alright, that's 3rd, that's 2nd for the Vigeros. Only 1 more to overtake. Oh, missed my braking point there, big time. Oh, that's horrendous. Back behind a Draki again. That was a big time loss. Could have done without that. I think the way that it's looking already, the overall race win is going to be the 2 that are right in front of me right now. Quicks versus Harry. The way that Harry has driven away from the rest of the Vigeros, and the way that, well, the pace that Quicks showed in the qualifying session. I think the overall win is going to be between those 2. The rest of us possibly fighting for that last spot on the podium. But which car will win? Will the regular Vigero take it? Or will the faster car take it? Must do better. 2nd lap was not great. Look at this speed difference. Crazy speed difference. Yeah, the car v car format is so good. It's so much fun. Starting off at a deficit in the quicker cars, such that it's calculated that we will be, I mean, crossing the line together by the end. That's the idea. Close enough anyway. And then the better driver wins regardless of whether you're in the fast car or the slow car. Whoever extracted the most from their specific car. Better. It's really weird, the Vigero ZX. If I'm in the zone with it, I can have like a really good race and a great time. But then most of the time, I struggle to get in that zone because it's just such a challenging car to drive. It's like a piss was a Dominator on steroids. With the HSW upgrade anyway. Yeah, that was a poor time to reach that Vigero, but that's, you know, that's the sort of thing that happens in these races. You gotta just be patient and not, you know, it's worse to take people out and lose time getting involved in a crash or something. It's the nature of racing with multiple different speeds of cars in the same race in a multi-class style format. You're gonna lose time. Everyone's going to lose time in different ways. You just got to minimize the time loss. So I'm still in second for the ZXs. But I'm definitely closer to third and fourth in the ZXs than I am first. I think I'm getting better as the race is going on. The more laps I do, as is usually the case, I'll get quicker, I think, relative to others. As I learn things and learn the car and get comfortable with the ZX again. It takes a bit of time, to be fair. I think it's so easy to forget that you need to be a little bit more nuanced with the Vigero ZX. You can't just full throttle every corner like basically most cars in the game. Having a bit of nuance on the throttle, bit of throttle control in some of the corners, trying to maximize the grip. Also carrying as much speed through as possible. And just getting your braking points right, honestly. It's going so fast with this car. 150, 160 miles an hour nearly at the top end. Big braking zones. Close, but we made it work. Didn't want to be stuck behind a Vigero on that chicane again. That could have gone very badly. Is that Quicks just ahead? I think Quicks must have gotten involved in an incident, maybe. Lost him some time. So that puts the advantage back on the regular Vigeros. Oh, okay, we're going that way, are we? definitely driving this a lot better than I did the first couple of laps. Freaking children just outside. There's no escape. I think it's the last chicane that I'm struggling with the most in terms of figuring out how to do it as quickly as possible. Alright, lap 7 out of 18. The regular Vigero's got a 4-minute head start on the ZXs. Based on the lap time differences, that was calculated such that we should be about even by the end of the race after the 18 laps. But I'm always surprised with when these races actually get close by the end. Did all the calculations, but I still get surprised. This is a great track, by the way. A new addition to the roster from the October 2023 Community Verified stream. Works great for this, especially with the HSW speed. Good old Vigero, what a classic. Muscle Cars testing video. By the time this makes its way as a YouTube video, the Muscle Cars testing video should be out. And you already all know that this is the #1 car and the regular Vigero certainly isn't. But a beautiful car to drive, the regular Vigero. Lovely car. That was important, getting past that Vigero before this section. So difficult when you catch the Vigeros in certain places on the track. Difficult to find a way past in some places. It'd be interesting to see the slow car win. It doesn't happen as often as the fast car winning in these Car V cars. We do give a little bit of extra time based on like to give some time for the time loss that's going to be experienced by the faster cars overtaking all the time. Oh, that's crashing going on. Oh, this is for position as well. Oh, that was the leader on the left-hand side, Harry. He had to swap his car. He must have got involved in an incident and he's respawned and he doesn't have his Vigero anymore. That was the leader of the race overall, so now it swings back the other way. The advantage was with the regular Vigeros, with Harry leading the way after Quix's earlier crash or whatever it was that happened, but then Harry obviously got involved in something. So now Adraki, who was pole position man for the Vigeros, has taken over the lead of the race overall and the lead of the regular Vigeros. And Harry is out because he had to swap his car. where are we going? Alright, halfway through. We have made some places into 12th now. One from Harry losing his car. And a few from the back markers and the last few places in the regular Vigeros. Oh, the lead is changing in the Vigeros. Oh, there's that position from the previous Vigero leader. It's foggy. It's not going to rain, is it? That would throw a spanner in the works. I feel like the ZXs would struggle a lot more in the rain than the regular Vigeros would. No rain. Okay. We're safe. Oh, come on. Let me get him before the chicane. Nice. Alright, that's 10th, top 10. So I'm still second in the ZXs. Quicks has pulled away from me again, as I kind of expected. But I've pulled away from those that were following me as well. It's a shame that. I think Harry was in with a chance of getting the overall win for the slow car for once. He was flying away at the front of the Vigeros. And with Quicks already having been involved in one incident that lost him some time. But that's what can happen in these races, I suppose. It's not just the fast cars, you know, the fast cars, the slow cars, so you can always just get involved in a racing incident and lose a load of time. It can still happen to us now. We're gonna have to wait. Up the inside. There's 9th. Alright, how many laps? 7 to go. Big gaps. I think there's big gaps up and down the field. We've got a big field spread. There's 8th. Quite early to be getting position changes in a car v car, which is showing the sort of the spread of driver speed, I guess, throughout the field. Oh, he's running. Well, he's showing some spirit to still be going, running the course. Lost his car, and he's still going. A car v car versus feet race, this one, I guess. About to lap another Vigero ZX. Should be blue flags. Good. Oh, that's Quicks again. Quicks must have been involved in something. Oh, it's swapping and changing this one so much. I don't know who's going to win now. I would have put money on the Vigeros winning after Quicks' early incident. Then I would have put money on the ZXs winning after Harry lost his car. But now Quicks is right in front of me again. So he must have had another incident. And now I've got no idea. Absolutely no idea who's going to win this. There's 7th. The gaps are so big, it's so difficult to read. And there's been so many incidents. I don't think anyone's had a clean race. I've had a relatively clean race, just not that quick. Certainly not as quick as Quicks. Alright, there's 6th. Oh god. Oh, it's all gone crazy. There's 4th. There's a Draki who was in the lead at one point of the Vigeros. So that's 3rd. We've still got 5 laps to go. What's been happening to the Vigeros? Because the leader of the Vigeros he's only 8 seconds up the road. I don't know what the Vigeros have been doing, but like, this is not even a contest. Normally car v cars go down to the last lap. This one definitely hasn't. I'm questioning the calculations myself. Did we calculate it wrong? I'm gonna have to look at it afterwards. And there it is. Like, that's it now. We've passed all of the Vigeros for position. I've got Quicks ahead of me in first place. I'm in 2nd. But we've still got plenty of laps left. We're going to have to look at it again and look at the lap times as well afterwards. We have had 1 or 2 in the past that's been somewhat slightly off, like the faster car has gotten a lap ahead or something like that. But never this early. Never this early. We've got another 4 laps to go. It's going to be an absolute decimation. Have the Vigeros really just been getting involved in that much craziness? I mean, it didn't look like they were having the cleanest race when we came up to overtake them just then, but... Well, I didn't think I'd be this close to the victory in the last couple of laps. Quicks has driven away from me multiple times in this race. Three laps to go. Because at this point, the way that I'm looking at this race, considering how far ahead Harry was in the early stages of the Vigeros, I think we would have easily caught up and passed him as well. Although he did have a massive gap. Maybe they've just been having a really scruffy race. Curious what his gap actually was when he had whatever incident it was. We've never calculated it this badly before. It's never been this off. Which makes me think they might have just had a really, really, really bad race. Trying my best to follow Quicks. Don't think I'm ever catching. 2 more to go. Oh, Harry's got his Vigero back. Someone must have stopped and given him one. You love to see it. It's a bit too late now, I suppose, but... Alright, last lap. I didn't expect to be this close to first place by the end, the way that I've driven here. I suppose it's been clean enough. I'm here because of the clean racing that I've done without any major incidents. Not necessarily the pace, I don't think. Keep pushing until the end. I'm not going to be catching Quicks, but you never know. One slight mistake on the last lap and it can all change. Typical that happened as I said that. It'd have to be a bit more of a slight mistake than that. Coming up to lap another Vigero, it looks like. ZXL, I mean. There are massive gaps. There's no one behind me. I think it's just been one of those really all over the place races. Well, second for life. Crazy. Thanks for the GGs. I had a pretty clean race, I suppose. It was clean enough. 27s, 44s. I want to see Harry's best lap time. 41.9. That's what it is. Nobody else was matching what the Vigero could actually do. The next best of the Vigeros was 44.3, 44.4, 44.4, whereas the top pace of the Vigeros is 2.5 seconds per lap quicker. So the Vigero ZXs have taken the top 7 spots. Regular Vigeros in 8th. Oh, just got pipped at the line. It looks like. So 9th at the moment. I'm pretty happy with my best lap, actually. That's not too bad. Only about half a second down. Oh, Stay in Your Lane got it at the end. So Stay in Your Lane took the win of the Vigeros with a Draki in 2nd. Major Copyright 3rd. But the best Vigeros were in 8th, 10th, 12th, 13th. Top 7 spots all taken by ZXs. Yeah, Harry would have got it with their pace. We're all just slow. So, because Baggins set the qualifying time, so we had a quick driver with Baggins, who was a good second or two quicker than everybody else during the qualifying. And then Harry came in, I think he started from the back as well, actually. And he was Like they were, Baggins and Harry were both doing what the Vigero could do with the maximum speed, but I don't think anyone else in the Vigero was able to. So that's why as soon as Harry was out of it, it all just went really quick. And we were able to overtake people in the HSWs. Shame. They couldn't be close. I only won by keeping it clean. Yeah, it seemed like the Vigeros also had a lot of incidents as well as like the being off the pace as well. If you think, what was it, two and a bit seconds for Harry across 18 laps? You're looking at, well, I mean, if he was already 23 seconds ahead when he crashed, we're looking at like 40 to 50 seconds pace difference by the end of the race that Harry would have been ahead of the next best Vigero. I can't remember what the times were, but I bet he would have. I bet if you account for those, if you add like 50 seconds to, or take away 50 seconds from the Vigero's best time, it would be up there with the top three, probably. So it was just the pace differences of the people. I think we had more quick drivers in the ZXs than we did in the regular Vigeros. And the one quickest person in the regular Vigero ended up crashing out and lost his car. Typical. Still fun though. It was still fun dodging all those cars. And I'll put it up on YouTube anyway, because, you know, tie in with the muscle testing video. Go watch the muscle testing video if you haven't already. For those watching this as a video. Those of you watching live, it's not up yet. I'm pretty happy with second as well. I'll take second. I'm pretty happy with that. I had a clean, relatively decent race, and I had some good pace by the end, I suppose. Quicks dominated though. GG Quicks.